And not even try to relax. You get that much level of non-doing. Body begins to relax itself. Mind becomes silent and your heart opens up. Relax and let go. Let go of doing. Jai Baba. You know, there are many yoga teacher training courses all over the world. I want you to know this is not the same. This is not just for you to become yoga teacher, yoga nidra teacher, yoga therapy teacher. There are many of them. This is for you to become disciples of the Guru. That means you are doing it to practice it in your life and see the profound shift in you. But teach while you are learning, and teaching will teach you more about you than you practicing it yourself for yourself. Does it make sense? So when you are a teacher, you listen to it very closely. Why? Because you are supposed to remember it. You are supposed to understand it so you can teach. Those who come as a student, they don't pay that much attention. But those who have real problems they are wanting to solve, they really listen to it. You understand? So there are different levels of listening. And when you want to be rather free from the destructive behavior of a ego mind, you have to be a totally different listener. And that is not easy to access. That means you can hear from the unconditional love for knowing the truth of who you are, who I am within yourself. Do you understand? That means you have to surrender your ego to learning. And from whom you are learning, and for who you are learning. Did you hear that? Both from me and yourself. What does that mean? That means very focused practice of I am yoga. And how does that begin? Patanjali says yoga means witnessing the modifications of mind. Means when you witness, you withdraw yourself from identification with ego mind that is rooted in the emotional memory stress disorder. What is that called? When you witness and withdraw, that's called surrender. To what? To God and Guru within you. Do you see that? So when you come and offer me pranams, this is one of the most important parts in India, to surrender your ego mind, not just to me, but also to the ego mind in you. You are surrendering Guru within me and Guru within you. In me, it won't be necessary after you connect with the Guru within you, because there is no separation between Guru within me and Guru within you. So this is what is not understood in the Western world. So they think surrender means in army you wave a white flag. That's not it. This is the victory of the timeless being that you are. Surrender of ego means victory of the egoless being, God within you. Do you see the difference? So, but in the West, this surrender is not taught, which is very fundamental to the connection to the Guru within you. Because there is only one thing that is in your way, and for anybody's way in the entire humanity. And what is that? Patanjali says, it's ego. That's why he says in the very first sloka, the yoga happens now. The experience of yoga happens now. He's saying the unification with the Guru or God within happens now. It cannot happen in future. So you have to practice from now to now to now, all along the way. Not now when you practice in future, when you work hard, you are tired, you are exhausted, you are fighting with yourself, you are angry with yourself, and to change things are not changing, you are upset, you are upset with people, and how would you arrive in future whole and complete? You will be shattered and destroyed when you arrive. Our journey through ego is self-destructive. Do you understand that? So this is another sutra that Patanjali that's not understood. Surrender of ego everywhere, not just to the Guru, but to the Guru. If you can't do it, you cannot do it to anybody, because that's where you are learning how to surrender. Do you understand the difference? This is what Christ also taught, but Christianity didn't continue. Christ said once, if you love me, you are loving the Father, because I and my Father are not separate. That means if you surrender me as a Guru, God the Father is not separated from me. Do you understand? So Christ was a yogi. He knew all the secrets. But he told in parables and very short statements Because in those days, people were not advanced in languaging the truth, explaining the truth. So he had to talk in parables. But even now, I am even decoding parables so that you understand what he meant. And when yogis in those days were very advanced in that culture. Can you imagine them writing just 2,500 years ago, this before Christ, 500 years before Christ, writing the whole science of yoga in Patanjali Yoga Sutra? I mean, mind-blowing. And Bhagavad Gita, written 5,000 years ago. It's a source book of all the Vedas. Everything is in it. So what is lately being taught in more and more books, philosophy, is ancient wisdom has started coming in the West very quickly since 1960, when people started taking drugs and they started going to India. Baba Ramdas went, famous guy, and then when they took LSD, they could understand the ancient scriptures very quickly. Before that, when I came to America, I don't know, somebody wrote a book, and so everything they read about that from that book is India is a land of fakirs and snake charmers and swamis. That's what somebody wrote, so that's all people knew. But now, so much of these teachings have been written by Westerners in a very detailed way. But some of the details that I bring are also very unique. That is not often explained even in the scriptures. So they're explained a little better by some of the Gnana yogis of Vedanta teachings of ancient India. Yes. So, but they didn't teach in terms of yoga. That's what it is in terms of Gnana yoga. You see the difference? So, this is the first time that I'm a Hatha yoga practitioner, but real Hatha yoga, sun moon yoga, that is a real Hatha, not just part of the Ashtanga yoga we call Hatha yoga. So your main job is to see how many different ways you are living in ego. I've written an article. There are so many different ways. How many different ways ego comes in your life. And even while you are trying to practice spiritual, ego is infiltrating in a very sneaky way because you are not familiar. You have lived with it so often, you don't even know this is ego, and I don't want to go there because everybody lives that way. Everybody lives that way, and you were asking how to handle the people who are in their ego and they live through their conditioned past. Well, you have no control over that, but you have a control over the main switch. Main switch is in you. When you turn it on, it turns on everybody else's. For you. For you, not for them. But that's all that matters anyway. You understand? So when you see the joy when you see the people and you can see compassion arises, and you can see people as they are, and you have no question why they are doing this to me, why they don't like me, or how can I make them love me? All that nonsense that you cannot even, a manipulation of the outer world, controlling the outer world, improving the outer world, stops because awakened inner world does not deal with it because everybody deals with themselves. So when I teach you, I don't judge you. Why aren't you doing this? Different people are doing at different level. What can I do? If you don't hear a certain level that I'm coming from, because your ego has plan, and you trust your ego more than what I say, you won't begin it. You will not begin, I know that. It has such a control over you. So I have to see that most people have plenty of enough money, let's say, take care of their living in the life in the outer world. But no matter how much they have, they think they have to have more money. That's just automatic, like more success, more name, more fame. So they stay engaged in the world, pure future. And they spend, when you work for the future, your energy follows your attention. Your energy goes down and out to make things happen outside. So you're burning your energy, the real energy that's taking care of self-healing, self-balancing, and investing into making things happen outside. But if you are doing more than what is naturally needed for greed or insecurity, it's all self-abusive use of energy. This is explained in Bible. The prodigal ego son of God squanders the wealth of God and becomes destitute in the dimension of time. Then it says, Father, I'm coming home. I am telling you the same thing before you become destitute, depressed, worried, anxious, fearful, insecure, greedy, and nothing is working. Family life fall apart, love life fall apart, social life fall apart. Because when you are apart, nothing is together. That is why your focus is now getting yourself together and whole from moment to moment. Did you see that? And what more can I say? So you can hear. No, you can remember. Then you can come back with it. It's not. And then to remember, you have to remind yourself. Stay connected to in the service of the Guru's work. I don't need service. It's enough. Everything is done for me. But when you are in helping me, you are helping how to bring these teachings to other people. And this is the secret, that as you spend your time, your energy, your skills, your money, everything in helping other people, you are getting it for yourself, where giving becomes receiving. That is how I have staged my life. That's how everybody who gets awakened begins to start that, so that they awaken on the next levels again and again. If you keep it on the ego level, no. we are going downward, in a downward spiral. So this is, but that's the way all the most listeners are. But you have, I think, because you have persistently stayed with these teachings, you are different. That is why I'm talking to you this way. So, but you have to know, you have to take care of your future. No, but if you don't have enough money, you know, so I tell people, some people have money that can last them another 5 incarnations, and they are not enough. It's not enough. So, and somebody have all the money, but their insecurity says, well, when I get old, if my children don't take care of myself, or they are not good enough, or I may have to go to the old age home, but I have to go to the nice one. And also select the nice place to be buried with a nice casket and all those kind of things people think. So they think they will need more money, but they don't mind getting sick so that they can have all the better place to go. But if you are sick in a nice home, you are living in sickness, not in a nice old age home. So people can't think straight and gathering more money instead of serving the Guru and Guru's work. That when you teach, my fundamental teaching is you have to practice. You have to practice and stay in practice every day. Read something from the teachings and the other books even that inspire you to the and then, but stay in the lineage. Do you understand? So your practice is right, very one-pointed. If you don't do that, it's another lecture, another course. Gurudev teaches so nice. Oh my God, he's really good. Okay, that's where it ends. But how about you? So you have to practice. Please don't use this just to make more money. That is not the purpose of this. And I don't think any of you is doing that, but I have to tell it anyway. But it happens automatically. You're not doing that intentionally. So that is why in all religious traditions, they suggest renunciation. Means you renounce your family life, work life, social life, marriage, business, everything. You give up and become a monk and live in an ashram in India or in the monastery here or Buddhist monastery. So everywhere there is that tradition. But this is different. This is you are in the world but not of the world. Do you understand? So you're working on the memory, letting go of the memory. When you renounce outside and be in the ashram, you still have memory that you haven't worked out. So that you, in ashram, you're still working as if you already have it. See, I have the ashram. I have handled big ashrams with 350 minds. Can you believe that? And particularly when they don't have salary and they have a stipend and everything given to them, but they are not used to their ego will not be at peace. So I tried. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. So now I want to have a community of the people who are financially feels more safe enough to come and live in that community where they can have where we have common kitchen, common meditation room, and private kitchen. So when you want yourself, you can live there or and practice meditation, be connected. And we are going to a special meeting tomorrow. Actually, we have a meeting to one place where there is a possibility of starting a community also. Yes. So it is just about 45 minutes, 40 minutes from Orlando Airport. Yes, very close to hospitals, businesses. You know, so it's likely that something will work out. We're looking. So, but I have been invited to so many places to 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 be part of it. You know, so many places they ask me, but I want to be where we can train our teachers and maintain the teachings of lineage for next generation. Do you understand? All gurus have done that. Yes. Like Swami Satchidanand, Paramahansa Yoganand, Vivekananda, who came in 1897, I think. First yogi who came to America in World Religious Parliament. He spoke and he ignited the fire of awakening a lot of people to see there are no just snake charmers in India and the fakirs and the cows. That was the third thing. Cows everywhere in India. So the Westerner, somebody who was a good writer, went to India and wrote all this about India. He didn't see because it's all hidden, you know. And outer form is an inner soul is very different than the soul form. Yes. Okay. So, do you have any questions? So, how many of you are interested in? And this place has a possibility of even trailers too. You know, like I'm living in a trailer. It's so beautiful, and it's so cheap. And so this place has a possibility because it used to be camp, children's camp. So how many of you are likely to be interested in it? May I see hands? Just likely. Oh my, many of you. Yeah, that will be very, very good possibility. It just came to my mind. So it will be so nice to have everyday routine of meditation and also made yoga teacher training there. So after I'm gone, it is continued on a very focused level. Real teachers are trained to go out and teach. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So, yes. Can you? Yeah.
There we go. Is it on? Okay. So, Gurudev, I wanted to tell you or share with, I guess, the audience too. So, Bokitu and I went to Mickey Singer's place for Thanksgiving, and there was a picnic table where Gurudev sits, and we sat at that picnic table. And I will say at first, I'm like, oh, am I allowed to sit here? But at any rate, then another individual, just a random individual, sat across from me. So we're at this end of the picnic table. Gurudev's at the head of the picnic table. And we just start talking to this individual. And he's like, I don't know why I was just really drawn to this table.
What?
He said, I was just really drawn to this table for some reason.
Right.
He's like, I didn't notice this was reserved. I'm sorry, if I need to leave, let me know. We're like, no, it's okay. And then I said, well, that's Amrit Desai. I'm like, do you know who that is? And he didn't know who you were. And so I explained, you're like, he's like one of the last gurus that came here in the 60s and 70s. He's like, wow. And so we just strike up a conversation, sharing your website. We exchange phone numbers. His daughter lives in Gainesville. And then at the end, then you and Mickey were having a conversation.
Right.
Yeah. And then Jerry is the name of the man. He asked you a question about his teacher. I don't know if you remember. He had received Shaktipat, or he calls it Shaktipa, from his teacher, and his teacher had passed on. And I think he...
Is that Muktananda?
I don't know.
Oh, that's okay.
I don't remember. I have it in a text. I don't remember. But he, I think he asked you a question about, do I need to find a new teacher or something? I don't know if you remember. But at any rate, he was so, I'm almost teary-eyed. He has been texting me so much about, like, a few weeks later, he's like, oh my God, I can't believe just that experience he had with you. He said he lives in California, Northern California. He's like, my friends have noticed a difference in me, in my energy, and just how, I guess, I don't know what the words are, but just the impact from you. And so I just wanted to share that with you and others, just the magic of
So
this
when you live,
person.
when you have less and less ego mind, you live more and more in your heart center and felt energy level. The energy level is in the air, and people feel that. So that's what attracts, yes. And that is the transmission. I don't give. It's always there wherever I am. And then persons, it depends on if the person is open and particularly fearless. Like, so in America, they think, I don't want to be taken advantage of by a guru because that's a concept so famous. So then they're not ready. They can't get it. They have to be open.
And he really wanted to be at this training, but he's remodeling his house. And he did ask, he's going to be back here in February or March, and he asked me if there's any programs that you're going to be putting on, because he'd like to
Beautiful.
attend.
See, in other words, you helped him to connect. See, that's what I do, to bring everybody in. I used to do to bring people in connect with my teachings and Bapuji. So that's why I brought Bapuji all the way from India to America, so that they get Bapuji directly. So that's what, when you get connected, that's what you do all the time. You bring him to the teachings and to you both. Yeah.
And so my other question, so this is the third time that I've done the immersion. I did the certification last year. I probably will do it again this year because it's just so healing. But I want to ask, is part of, so teaching isn't necessarily having a yoga class and doing formal you come in at
Both
9
are
o'clock.
complementary.
So,
Practicing through the yoga, practicing in life, and come and practice together with the Guru energy.
so I guess so that experience that I had at Thanksgiving and at the table, is that like teaching? Was I?
Yeah, you connected even deeper yourself when you help the other guy
Yeah.
to understand, and look, you may have changed his life.
I'm almost tearing up right now.
Right.
It's so rewarding.
Yes, it is when you help other people. And you have that. These teachings will do that. And you study enough to transmit it and write more, listen more, study more, practice more, teach more, and then be in contact with, like that's why I want to have a community. So people can do that very easily. Otherwise, it's very difficult.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing. Okay. Okay, now we can. I can sit here also.
You want to sit there?
Yeah, this will be equal. Because otherwise there's not too much space for this to go back.
Okay. Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Shri Gurudev. Om Bapuji Kripalu, Bapuji Kripalu, Shri Gurudev. Om Dadaji Pranavanand, Dadaji Pranavanand, Shri Gurudev. Om Lakulesh Shiva Om, Lakulesh Shiva Om, Shri Gurudev. Om Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Shri Gurudev. Om Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Shri Gurudev. Om Bapuji Kripalu, Bapuji Kripalu, Shri Gurudev. Om Dadaji Pranavanand,
Shiva Om, Akule Shiva Om, Shri Gurudev. Om Om, Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Shri Gurudev. Om Om, Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Shri Gurudev. Om Bapuji Kripalu, Bapuji Kripalu, Shri Gurudev. Om Dadaji Pranavanand, Dadaji Pranavanand, Shri Gurudev. Om Lakulish Shiva Om, Lakulish Shiva Om, Shri Gurudev. Om Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Shri Gurudev. Om Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Shri Gurudev. Om Bapuji Kripalu, Bapuji Kripalu, Shri Gurudev. Om Dadaji Pranavanand, Dadaji Pranavanand, Shri Gurudev. Om Lakulish Shiva Om, Lakulish Shiva Om, Shri Gurudev. Om Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Shri Gurudev. Om Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Divine Mother Shakti Ma, Shri Gurudev. Om Bapuji Kripalu, Bapuji Kripalu, Shri Gurudev. Om Shakti Ma Shri Gurudev.
Show it to Malay too. Make sure you show it. Okay, put it away.
Divine Mother Shakti.
Yeah. She is very so dedicated and so focused. Practitioner and teacher. I appreciate you. Yeah.
We're going to all come forward and hold our hands up to Gurudev. Those of you on Zoom, you're here too. So close the eyes, take a deep breath in, and be what you're doing it for. And in that being, feel the attunement between the whole group, with Gurudev, with the consciousness, the timeless presence that I am now. And take this opportunity to feel a wellspring of gratitude rise up in your heart for what you've received. And let that gratitude overpour through love as we join together in a continuous Om. Breathing in. Jai Gurudev.
What a beautiful, radiant light, so much love. He's taking a picture, maybe take a picture from this side. Because you can see everybody's faces. Go behind the chair. Yes. Yes. Maybe the.
Jai.
Jai Baba.
Jai, big one. Can we take a group picture, all of
Yes,
us? From
yes.
That? Okay, wonderful.
So,
Everyone, we're just going to position us in such a way that we're standing next to maybe.
no, you should remove these things. Remove this table.
People will be represented there. There we go. I love it. And then Ashok will let us know if we're all in the picture or if we're not in the picture. You could, come in towards, there you go. Gurudev like, yes, yes.
Is that, can you come inside so there's more space? Yeah,
Fill in the gap.
yeah, right, be on the knees. There you go. Now you can be part of it.
Yes.
Yes. So when you say yes, you're smiling. Say yes. Yes. Is that yours?
That's mine.
That's good.
I will send it to everyone. Ashok found it.
And Indu, may the online people also receive blessings.
Roshan, I'm not sure she can hear us because Ashok is got the controls, but she did tell us she was taking the laptop up with her, and we received our blessing with her.
Shiva's royal wife one day went to attend her lord. Reverently she pronounced to him and spoke these loving words to him. Parvati to Shiva, I bow to thee, O great God of gods, only Guru of all.
Hi, guys.
The world. Sada Shiva Mahadeva, may I know the truth of the Guru's role. Lord, please teach me the surest way, whereby man can be one with thee. At thy feet, Lord, I pray to thee, let thy grace fall on me today. Oh, let thy grace fall on me.
Can you guys hear me? Okay, so it's lunchtime, so 1:15 return. Okay. Jai Bhagwan.
Jai Bhagwan.